We have identified at least 5 sections of the Ethics Act, 5, 6, 11, 21, and 23, that Bill Morneau has violated. He as much as admitted it yesterday.
Bill Morneau's admission that WE paid $41,000 in vacation expenses for his family has made him the main target for the opposition.
In the summer of 2017, my wife and my daughter Claire traveled to Kenya to learn about WE school projects.
That trip in June 2017 was one of 2 the Morneau family took with WE that year. In December, the family traveled to a WE project in Ecuador.
I expected and always had intended to pay the full cost of these trips, and it was my responsibility to make sure that was done.
Morneau now acknowledges that wasn't done. WE paid over $41,000 to cover the family's costs. 4 months after that trip, the Morneau family gave $50,000 to WE. Beginning in April and May this year, officials began to discuss the possibility of putting WE in charge of the student summer grants program. Morneau's office was involved in those discussions. Then on June 19th, his family donated another $50,000 to WE. 6 days after that, the government announced that WE would administer the program.
Canadians don't believe this minister.
It's not the first time Bill Morneau has failed to disclose assets or benefits. The trip to Ecuador came just weeks after the ethics commissioner ruled against him for failing to disclose the ownership of a villa in France. Today, the Commons Ethics Committee voted to call the Prime Minister to testify, the second committee to do so. He's already agreed to answer questions from the Finance Committee, but hasn't answered this latest demand. Evan Dyer, CBC News, Gatineau, Quebec.